not much to it to say than that, you know.
You know, that is it, what you're sharing. That is it. You're recognizing that even if great sadness comes, and even after that passes and maybe joy comes, there is something here that sees it all, knows it all, and never changes. And that must be who you are, because everything else is coming and going. It's coming and going in front of something that always is. That which always is, it's not coming or going. And you are coming to know yourself to be that. That is spiritual awakening.
In a way, it feels quite sobering.
Yeah.
And from another aspect in mind, in myself, kind of, is this it? Kind of a bit like.
That is also seen. That thought, and that thought can have a lot of power. Is this it? Now, if we go down that rabbit hole, mine will say, no, there's got to be much more to it. And a lot of people get caught on that one. A lot of people jump on that bus. But the thought, is this it, is also seen. What sees the thought? Is this it? What sees that? And also this now is where we're coming to the point of we're either now going to get caught in the ego that's saying, is this it? Because the ego wants much more, or we're going to stay as the self. Because awakening is a great disappointment to the ego. We have to know that. We have to know that. The ego is wanting something else, wanting something else. But there must be the call in you to want what is. And you use the word sobering. Very sobering. It's like, I remember our reading in Adyashanti book, he said, when you awaken, it's like you're the only sober person. Everyone else is drunk. Everyone else is drunk. But you're sobering up to reality. And this is where something inside us has to get very real now and say, am I wanting truth, or am I wanting something else? If you're wanting truth, then what you're finding is truth. If you're wanting something else, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. But just be clear that that is something else. And it's like God, sorry, George, I'm using the word God. God is putting a mirror up right now and saying, boom, here's truth. You can continue to argue with me for the rest of your life if you want, but this mirror is just going to be here. And at a certain point, we have to surrender into that mirror if we're called to truth. And if we're not, that's okay.
When you put it in such stark, do you want a truth or do you want something else? Sometimes I feel like I'm in this place in between. I want truth and I want something else. And it's really...
I want truth, but I want it my way.
Yes. And it doesn't seem to work.
Yes, I want the truth, but I want it my way. Or in the line in the song, it says, God, please make me pure, just not yet. Well, carry on.
Wonder if that's where my tears are, in this. I think I have to hang in there, huh?
Your tears are maturing something in you. You know, you've been, you know, in the time I've known you, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of things. Are you ready to surrender that into the self? Maybe not yet. That's okay. That is okay. Don't give yourself a hard time about that. Just be honest about it. Just say, Lord, make me pure, just not yet.
It's so, to go with the ego is so exhausting.
And stop doing it then.
There's a huge relaxation in it.
If right now you just stop doing that, you say, okay, right now, I'm not going with that. Right now, I'm just here. Doesn't mean you're going to turn into like a stone statue, you're just going to be sitting on the settee for the next 30 years. You can still do whatever you want, but something is now just giving yourself some time to just confirm and be one with the self. And Nira, what you're going to come to see as well, and I want to say this, is that you can still do whatever you want to do. You can, if there are still things that you want to do, that you want to enjoy in life, all those things, they're not against it. But you don't have the idea that any of those things are going to complete you in the way that you're already complete now. It's like right now you're sobering up. You're sobering up to reality. All I'm saying to you is don't get drunk again. You can still go to the pubs. You can still enjoy the party, but don't get drunk again. Because if you get drunk, it's going to take you somewhere else. Just stay sober.
I stay sober with an occasional glass of wine.
Yeah, sure thing. That's the one. That's it. That's it. Stay sober with an occasional glass of wine. Just don't go on a bender for like 3 months.
Thanks for your wisdom. And actually, I want you to sing the Oasis song.
Oh my goodness. Only if you'll sing it with me.
If I remember it.
Okay. Maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me.
Yeah,
after all,
you're my
wonderwall.
world. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Nora. You know, something I've seen in myself as well, just coming back to this thing about being in our power. It's like if we deny our power, we deny so much of ourselves. But if we come into our power, we can enjoy ourselves much more, much more. And yeah, just lovely, lovely interaction. Thanks so much, Nora.